Why aren't more people talking about these irons right here?
We're still on the hunt for the most underrated irons on the planet.
We're deep in the mountains of Utah, searching for a specimen that, as they say, could be the difference. Joined by other weekend warriors, looking for signs we're on the right path. It appears we're getting closer. Could this be the missing link to our golf game? There's only one way to find out. Yeah, these are promising.
Why aren't more people talking about these irons right here? If you're in the market of getting some new clubs, might want to hear about this. We got sent some clubs by Toura Golf. These are the JCB Cut irons. They've got really premium components, and these things are incredible looking. When I'm looking for a set of irons, I'm looking for something that looks sleek, simple, and inspires confidence, honestly, when it's down at the ball. And honestly, I haven't seen a prettier club in a while. Toura's a brand you don't want to sleep on. So we just got back from the mountains, picking up these buttes. Let's talk about it. Salty Golf as a whole has been on a journey trying to find the best D2C irons, the clubs that need a little bit more attention or awareness, and that can keep up with the big dogs in the space. So before we get into these irons, let me give you a little bit of background around my game so you know kind of if these irons would be suited for me. So I started golfing about 10 years ago, taking it seriously, and by that I mean playing at least once a month. The first set I got was a Cobra set of game improvement irons, and then about 2 years ago I graduated into the Tacoma 101T, the hollow body players irons that they sell. Really been enjoying those. But then I tried my friend's Wilson Staff forged cavity backs, and it felt like butter when you hit those in the middle. And I thought, I need to find me a set of clubs that has the feel like those Wilson Staffs helped me feel. Yeah, it set me down a journey trying to find a good option that could do that. Today we're looking at the Toura JCB Cut irons. These are a cavity back iron, and what really stood out to me when I got these was that each head is made in Japan. They are forged in the Kyoei Industries and finished in the Himeji region of Japan. Another brand you may have heard of that's made in that area is Miura. And if you've heard anything about that brand, you know they are the creme de la creme of irons and supposedly some of the softest irons that you could play. So that's what really piqued my attention when looking into these, is the craftsmanship that went into each of these heads. Each one of them is hand finished by a master grinder, and you can really tell the level of detail that they put into these things. The specs on these, they're traditional lofted cavity back irons, so they're not gonna be juiced like other irons are. They're not gonna go a million miles further than some irons, but for your players that are just looking for traditional lofted irons, these are a really solid option. Now, I will say, they're for better golfers. I consistently shoot low 80s, and so I may even be on the line of if I should or shouldn't be playing these. You do have a really sleek top line on these things, a really thin cavity back. The sole itself is pretty thin as well, so it's a sharp looking club. I really like the detail in the badging. You have Toura's stamp right here on the back. You can get it with or without that badging. They come in a dynamic gold shaft. I got the 120 gram stiff. They have branded grips on them, but they look like a traditional lambkin style grip, and they feel really nice. The other thing that really shocked me about these irons was the price. When you look at other irons like Miura created in this area, you're looking at thousands of dollars, some up to $3,000. These heads alone you can get for around $750 and completely built for under $1,000. The club head is actually a little bit heavier than other club heads that I've swung. So I know that's preferential, so some may like that, some may not. I'll have to test it out a little bit more to see if it's suited for me, but just something to note. As pretty as these irons are, what really matters is how they perform. So we're gonna take these out to the range, give you guys some data on them, see how far they fly, and yeah, we'll let you know if we think there's something you should check out. Let's go.
We're on our way to Eaglewood. This is exciting. Toura sent us some clubs, so we're going to Eaglewood's range. They have a really nice area. It's lit at night, it's open late. They got TrackMans, so we're gonna try out these Toura irons. We're gonna hit a bunch of different shots, give you guys the data.
feeling confident. We got our resident stick here to test out these irons.
You got some AC in here, dude?
I've got my cooled seats on, yeah, but
Freaking hot.
Hey guys, this is my friend Tyler. We want you to be able to see shots between a mortal like me and somebody that's really good at golf. So I'll start us off, give us a little baseline. Let's hit one in the middle.
there you go.
It is cold. It's cold, and we're also hitting range balls, so these are going to go a little bit shorter, I would expect, than a normal ball. Let's give Tyler an opportunity to hit these.
There we go. That one was a really good one. Let's replicate that. Really good. It's like if you strike them well, they're going to, obviously they're going to go well, right? But the mishits are definitely not very forgiving. So they feel really good when you make connection. I've just got to slow down the backswing a little bit. They feel good. That one felt really good. I don't know that you can see this, but perfect. Perfectly in the middle. We're catching them thin. We need it. There we go. Nice little butter cut. There you go. There it is. Awesome range out here at Eaglewood. Lights, they've got little string lights, cool atmosphere, TrackMan information here. The Touras feel really nice if you catch them square in the middle. They are not very forgiving with a mishit. Now, if you're going to be playing a club like this, most likely you're not going to be having a ton of mishits, and you're going to be dialed in that you're going to be hitting it pure. You can work it. Naturally, my swing has been a fade, and I was able to work the ball really well, but the mishits hurt. It's cold out here, man.
It's cold, and if you catch it a little bit thin, it just stings up your hand. But I will say, it feels like butter if you catch it in the middle. So there's that. So if you're a pure ball striker, I'd say you definitely should consider these. If you are still inconsistent in your strikes, I would go with something a little bit more forgiving. But if you know who you are, if you're good enough to play these, I would definitely consider them if you're in the market for some new clubs.
And I will say this, most people buy clubs based off of the look, not how they hit, and these look incredible.
That's true.
They look amazing.
That's true. If you want people to comment on your bag about how pretty they are,
Get these.
they will definitely do that. So thanks for sticking with us to the end of this video. We appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you next time.
Stay tuned. Here, I'm gonna go get another bucket.